single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Good morning, folks. Let's shut that. Another windy day, but it's dry, so you have to get out on your bike, haven't you? I've got a couple of errands to run. Well, mainly one is picking up a prescription for the wife, and I'm heading to the sunny seaside town of Saltburn. I'm going to take the Rushpool Hall back road. Must admit, I much prefer this little road. It's a nice little road, some nice little twisties, and me and the wife have memories of getting married at Rushpool Hall. Now I have to take it easy, I haven't warmed these tyres up yet, and I'm still learning the bike with these new tyres on, but that'll all come with time, and I mean, I'm patient. I'm in no rush. Oops, left the indicator on there a little bit. And then when you get behind cars, it doesn't half spoil your fun, doesn't it? I was in the news earlier about a little girl, 9-year-old, being killed at Staves through a rock fall. Really, really sad news. And one of my friends put up a little picture on Facebook of there was another rock fall at Saltburn. Obviously the tide was in, so it fell straight into the sea, but it just highlights how dangerous it is playing by the cliffs with your kids. I certainly wouldn't be taking mine down there. Take them to the beach definitely, but keep them away from the cliffs. You just don't know, do you? I mean, that little girl didn't set out or plan, you know, to be killed that day, but she did, bless her. I don't know whether you can see here, you've got the North Sea there, looking a lovely shade of blue. In the distance you've got the old Victorian Saltburn houses. This actual road that I'm going down now, this bank, was well used for the motorbike hill climb every year. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's being used anymore for that now. They've stopped it, which is a shame. And there used to be a little penny bridge that used to go from this side over to that side. But there was too many people committing suicide on it, so they pulled it down. Anyway, I'll catch you when I'm out on the road after I've got this prescription. Well, that's the prescription dropped off. I'm going to make my way over to Whitby, and I'm going to take the actual coast road, so I'll show you a bit of the scenery when we get there, and the reasons why I think, you know, it's a beautiful part of it. Well, the whole of the UK has got beautiful coastlines, so I'm not going to knock any part of it. What I will say is, to me, because I live here, this is my one of my favourite routes, and we'll leave it at that. So this route will take us past Bowlby Mine and past the town of Staithes, Hinderwell, Lythe, Sandsend, into Whitby. See the views that we've got from here, and look at the cliff over there. Skinning Grove Works down the bottom. There's a lot of old quarries along that cliff face and along that route towards Skinning Grove. Loftus Quarry Mines. There's Bowlby. And the view that you get coming over here is unbelievable. I mean, you've got the North Sea straight ahead and the cliffs down there. Bowlby Potash Mine. Hinderwell, this is where we are now, Hinderwell. Most of the properties are sandstone. Back into the Nationals. And that's one thing I love about being on a motorbike, you don't have to sit behind people in cars who are going extremely slow. What I am hoping to sort out soon is a ride out with another motovlogger, Graham Calvert, and his channel's called Adventures with Woody. Now I'll put a link to that in the description as well, to his channel. And I particularly like Graham's channel, and I like his style of vlogging too. It's pretty laid back and relaxed, and I've got to say there's nothing wrong with that, being laid back and relaxed. It makes for a more enjoyable and peaceful life. I'm sat behind a car there and I don't know why. There's no need to be. Whoa. This is exactly what you've got to be wary of. And as a motorbike rider, your observation skills don't half go up. And I actually use those skills whilst driving, and I find myself doing shoulder checks in the car now, which is strange. After a break, that's another thing, after a break of 7 years, getting back into doing your shoulder checks, which isn't a problem because I always remembered that you should do them, but my neck muscles wouldn't allow me to turn as far around, and it used to hurt. I mean, I'm okay now and I'm quite glad, and but my neck used to be so stiff. But it isn't anymore, thankfully, and that's due to riding my bike and doing these shoulder checks, because I do them every time. And I'm always observing in my mirrors, and I'm always looking at junctions ahead, and to see any sign of a car that's pulling out of, like that was back there, out of a hedge. Well, out of a field really, but it's a farmer. Here we have a nice little village called Lythe, and you've got to respect the 30s as well here. It's got some lovely houses, sandstone houses again, lovely little cottages as well. For all us northeast bikers, this is Lythe Bank as we're heading down into Sands End. Look at the views, outstanding. Graham Calvert, you'd love this. A nice little Bimble. Oh, you just can't fault this. So Graham, we need to sort a ride out, and we need to sort out where we're going to meet at a halfway point. I mean, I don't mind travelling a little bit further if you want me to come down your neck of the woods, or if you want to meet at Scarborough. You know, for me, I'm easy. It would just be nice to get out and have a little ride with you and a Bimble and a coffee, mate. I enjoy being out on a motorbike. I love it. It makes me feel at peace. This girl is my therapist and she looks after me, puts a smile on my face, keeps me sane in this insane world. And we've got Whitby town. So what I'll do is I'll show you the way I go down into the town itself. I always come that way. I don't particularly enjoy coming in the Moor Road. I enjoy going home that way, but not coming that way. I like to come the coast road. Oh, I think I've come down and it's too busy. Don't know what's going on here, like. And the road's closed off. Is it? Road's closed, yeah. There's something going on in Whitby today. I think they've only closed off that section. Whoa, whoa, some bikers here. What's going on here? I've had a little look at I think it's something called Christian Motorcyclist Association. What that's all about I don't know, and I will say that I'm not overly fussed about finding out either. You can smell burger vans, definitely smell burger vans. There's a flea circus. God almighty, look at this. Look at the views that we have here. It's absolutely sensational, especially on a day like this. Right, we're going to go down into Whitby itself. So I wonder what that's all about, the Christian Motorcyclist Association. Is the name self-explanatory? Are the church-going motorcyclists? I don't know. If anyone can shed any light on that, please do. Leave a comment in the bottom. So folks, this is Whitby town and it's busy all year round, even more so on a day like this. You just can't fault it down here, can you? And there's a question. Why is the Magpie? Why does the Magpie Cafe always have queues of people waiting to go in? I've been in there once and I can't say that it was anything exceptional. Well, that's Whitby, so I think we shall go somewhere else now. Now a little scooter lad there nodded. First nod of the day. Can't fault him. Brilliant. Ideal little things them. There's another nod. Must be the start of things to come. It's a nice progressive left, followed by a sweeping right. Now look at this here, brilliant. If I can find a place to pull up here, look at that. Can you see, folks? Little boating lake, lovely area.